Triple E EDC here with my third unboxing of the day, and this is definitely by far the most exciting, at least for me, because I love using my multi-tools. I don't have many of them, but I use them constantly all the time for a variety of things, and this is one of the bigger changes in the multi-tool game. You may have seen it at a blade show or whatever other... I'm sorry, it wasn't Blade Show, it was SHOT Show. I blanked for a moment, but you may have seen a SHOT Show earlier in the year. They had a whole bunch of people doing videos with the Leatherman booth, but this is finally here, and I think it's only appropriate to use my Leatherman sidekick to open the box. And so, like I said, I'm pretty excited about this. I have not seen this yet. It's not open. Okay, so it comes comes with this top here, and then here we go. We've got the nice pouch here, gray pouch. As you may know, most Leathermans come with a black pouch, and this is being differentiated with the gray pouch. It also has a snap here as opposed to, I believe the other ones have a Velcro, but this is pretty nice. Oh, and in case you were wondering, the snap does go right through here in the middle. Now for the main star of the show, the Leatherman Free P4. And so just so you can see the size comparison against the Sidekick, it is much bigger than the Sidekick. Let's see if I can line it up here next to each other. So you can see it does have a significant size difference. That's definitely interesting off the bat. I knew this was going to be a little bit larger. I thought about getting the P2 since I do carry this with me every day, and it is kind of bulky. But I just really was drawn to the P4, and hopefully I made the right decision, but it is pretty big. But I think I'll be okay carrying it. I like bigger knives, and I think it'll be okay. So let's go ahead and check it out. So as you can see, unlike the Leatherman Sidekick, the free P4 has the tools on the outside, which is one of the big innovations, because the Sidekick has the tools on the inside. And again, you had to use the nail nicks with the Sidekick and with the other models, and some of these, especially the smaller tools, were difficult for me with my nails. And you definitely had to use two hands for all this. One thing I do like about the Sidekick that a lot of other Leatherman tools don't have is the spring-loaded action. So I don't know that I'm going to get the same type of feel with this, but you know, I'll give it a try anyway. All right. Just a moment. Sorry about that pause, guys. I had a cut on my finger earlier from I decided to leave my hand on my Bradford Guardian 3 on the sheath while I drew it out. Unfortunately, I drew it across my finger, and I just nicked it a little bit, and the cut went open again, but seems to be okay. I'll go ahead and get that for you off camera. Okay, so let's take a look at this. And this actually, because I have my my cut finger on this hand, this is actually a good opportunity for me to try all the one-handed functionality that was so advertised with this tool. So I'm really excited for it. And whoa, yes, I even knocked out the camera out. Look at that. Look at how free-swinging that is. That is definitely not something that you see with this. All right, so let's see that again. So it clicks together, and you just break the seal here, and you can flip it out. It's kind of like a balisong. And there you go, you lock into place. Now again, it doesn't have the spring, but yeah, this feels This feels solid. This feels nice. So as you can see here, you have the replaceable wire cutters, and so that's a nice feature that I did not have on my Sidekick. The wire cutters are not replaceable, and in fact, you might even be able to see that they need to be replaced because they got. I've used them for more than just wires. But this one has a replaceable wire cutters. Okay, now let's see the one-handed functionality of the tools. Yep, you can pull them up like this and select the tool you want. And then once you find the tool you want, I'm told you can, oh yeah, that slots right in there. Wow. Now let's see, how are they closing this? So these two levers are what closes the tools. Very interesting. And that really helps with the one hand. Wow. So let's try that again. So let's do the ruler, slotting it up, it's locked in, pull this back, and it disengages. Perfect. Wow. That's great. Let's see. So got the saw here. Same disengagement mechanism. Let's see what they have here. This is the scissors. This is something the Sidekick did not have, so I'm very happy to have this. This is spring assisted. And again, we disengage this here. Perfect. Nice blade. Nice and sharp out of the box. That magnet really sucks it down once you get it down there. And here's a serrated knife. Yeah, this is great. This is well worth the wait. And all of this is let's see how we can collapse it with one hand once it's engaged. So it's engaged here. Can we collapse this with one hand here? So it's a little harder to collapse it with one hand, but you can do it. But that one hand functionality will come in very handy when you're in the middle of doing jobs. What's interesting though is, I don't know if you can see it. So the serrated knife here is flush. The scissors and this is the scissors. The scissors and the saw are flush, but the knife actually is raised out of here, which is interesting. I'm not exactly sure why they do that, but I guess it's because there's a thicker blade stock on this. Very cool, and it really sucks it down. That magnet gets the detent. Let me see if I can demonstrate that. Yeah. Let's see the tools on this side. Here's your Phillips head. I'm really glad I got this. This is a keeper. All right, well, thanks so much for watching this video. And by the way, I do close this with one hand, even though it's not really functional with one hand to open it. You can. I'm not going to do it here on this video, but hey, this is now on sale. You have the P2 and the P4 in the free series that's on sale. This you should definitely go get. The P2 is a similar tool. It's probably a little bit smaller thickness-wise. I'm not sure if it's any smaller lengthwise. You can look that up before you buy. But it comes with less of these functional tools. So it has, instead of this nice knife, it has a combo edge knife. So it gets rid of the serrated knife, and it has a couple other tools that aren't necessarily the same. I think it's a 19 instead of 21 tool, so it's not a big difference. that's why I went ahead and got the P4. I'm glad I did. I'm going to be carrying this all the time. One of the big drawbacks, I will say right off the bat, is this. You have a lanyard, I guess a lanyard clip here. You're supposed to thread a lanyard through that. Come on, Leatherman. Why didn't you just give us the option of that or the clip that comes on the P2? On the P4, they only did the lanyard hole. I mean, I guess it's because of the weight, but come on, give us the option, give us both, and we can swap them out back and forth. All right, that's my only gripe. But thanks so much for watching. Go out and get one. I really think it's worth it. Thanks. Take care. Go ahead and subscribe and like and comment on this video, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Thanks.